For ACUSports.com, I'm Chris Macaluso, and joining me this afternoon is head women's basketball coach Julie Goodenough, and her team today is 76-58 winners over Sam Houston State at Moody Coliseum. Coach, your team began to put this game away late in the first quarter, and then really put the game, you don't want to say the bed, but really exploded offensively with 29 points in the second quarter. How'd your team do it this afternoon?
A little bit of a slow start the first 5 minutes of the game, but really credit our starters for kind of settling down and getting defensive stops, which turned into transition points. I thought Sarah Williamson was a huge spark off the bench for us, got some big-time deflections, steals, led our team in assist again. We dominated on the boards, and that's something, we try to be intentional about that. And I thought going after offensive rebounds last 5 minutes of the first quarter and throughout the second quarter were pretty effective for us to get extra offensive possessions.
Was it a luxury for you today to use so many different combinations and get some players out there, some quality minutes who haven't played in quite a few games?
Yeah, it's always a huge value to get game time minutes, and some of our freshmen were able to play a little bit more today than they have been, and I think that will benefit us down the stretch, just for them to be able to get a few more minutes under their belt. Saw some good teamwork today, lots of assists again. We had almost an assist for every field goal, and I think that just shows our team's really playing well together, playing some selfless basketball.
All right, Coach, you saw some of the other scores from around the league earlier today. Does that change your game plan going into next week as you prepare for Central Arkansas?
My game plan is to enjoy watching our men's team right now, and then tomorrow after church and lunch, I'll just start working on our Central Arkansas prep. And, we just have to control what we can control, and we know what our goals are for the season, and we take it one day at a time. And we've got a huge challenge in front of us going to Central Arkansas on Wednesday. They're playing probably better than any team in the conference right now, and so that's what we're going to focus on at this time.
All right, Coach, enjoy the men's game this afternoon, and we'll check in with you again next week as you prepare for a big road game at Central Arkansas. For head coach Julie Goodenough, I'm Chris Macaluso. Go Wildcats.